I never even thought that every time I have a microphone that's on, there might be someone really important that's listening that might represent the next possibility for me. And if I leave you anything from a broadcasting standpoint, that should be something you always keep in your mind. Don't take any show for granted. Don't take any opportunity to talk on a microphone, on camera, on the radio. Never take it for granted, because you never know who's going to be listening and what that person might provide for you as another opportunity.
When I approach a player, I might make small talk because that's important, but it all starts with knowing the player, knowing the athlete, and you can get a sense before you ever speak to him of the stuff that makes him tick. So I don't ever feel like I want to talk above anybody or talk below anybody. I want to talk right at them, look them in the eye, and have a real conversation. Always be prepared. Always listen is the other thing.
I control all accounts. I have one counterpart, and then we have someone who's above us who manages us. We manage all accounts. We have all say. It's nothing that I really have to run by someone, like copy wise, unless we were to create like a whole new video. That's when we meet as a group and we discuss things further. But I have access to like all the accounts and all that kind of stuff.
What I don't like at this particular time is people who have not created anything on their own. This is a very different time than when I started, in that, like, if somebody comes to me and they're a junior in college and they want to do what we do, and I say, you podcast, you blog, you write somewhere, and they're like, not yet. I'm like, well, you are never going to make it. And this is the last conversation I'll ever have with you. So I look for people who are all in, who are passionate for what we do specifically.
Everybody in this room has a unique talent, something that very few other people can do. I think a lot of us never discover what that is. I found so many things that I couldn't do. I was lucky to come across one that I could in terms of talking. I thought, somehow I got to find a way to utilize this talent.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. If you love it, it's not work. And you can't wait for the next day. You can't wait for the next game if you're in the sports end of it. That's the key to it. You can last a really long time because when you get up in the morning, you're not miserable about having to go to your job. It's fun. You gotta pick something you love, and if you do, you're gonna reach your potential because you're gonna outwork the people that don't love it as much.